So we were doing a temperature test lab on a 2016 Chevy Silverado. We were looking at pre and post cat temperatures at idle, and then also at 2,500 RPM to see what changes about the temperature. To get the most out of the data, we are writing down each temperature as we go along for how many minutes it is running at idle and the temperature of pre and post cat.
Okay, so now we're gonna run a test. We took out the air inlet box and we're gonna put some propane inside of it. Yay. And then when the engine is running rich, we're gonna see how that affects the temperatures of the cat. Okay, so we have started putting in the propane. The engine sounds like it's stumbling a little bit. Taking a look here. Pre-cat is at about 150. And then we're going to take a look at our post-cat. Our post-cat is reading at about 165. Okay, so it's been about a minute. We're going to take another measurement. So first we're going to start off with pre-cat. And that's at about 155. And then we'll take a post-cat reading. And that's reading at about 176, so around 180. So we're going to take one final measurement. We'll take a look at our pre-cat number. And that's at about 166. And then our post-cat. Got around 185, 184. 131, 107. $170, 130,
10 minutes.
184, 143, 248, 182, 183, 184.
2 minutes.
380,
And
280, okay.
Here we're in all data, looking at the catalytic converter diagram. There's pre-cat and post-cat of the downstream catalytic converter in this 2016 Silverado. The results for our test are right here, and we recorded the temperatures after each minute of it idling. As you can see, it's at 100 to 95, and then as it goes along, it gets warmer and warmer, but post-cat is still cooler than pre-cat. And after 10 minutes, it was at 184 degrees at pre-cat, and it was 143 degrees post-cat. After that, we did a 2,500 RPM test to see the difference of temperature from idle to 2,500. And we did a total of 5 minutes, each increasing in temperature as seen here. And Still, we see that pre-cat is a little bit warmer than post-cat. Here we're looking at the cat temps on the Actron scan tool. When I started the car, when it wasn't running, it was at 75 degrees. But when I started the car, it instantly turned to 300 and kept rising very quickly. We think the possible problem could be a wrong O2 sensor. Here we're looking at the long-term and short-term fuel trims. We knew that short-term affects long-term, so with the long-term being negative, we know that the engine is running rich and is taking away fuel to even out the playing field so that it runs normal instead of rich or lean.